Hello, and
lovelies.
good evening, all of my friends and wonderful people. How are you doing tonight?
Hello there.
The real question is, how many wheels of cheese have you eaten today in quantities of 385?
Gosh, I was just talking to someone about you know how Wisconsin has those like cheese head hats? I really want one,
Yeah.
but I want one out of real cheese. Head cheese.
Oh God.
Well, head cheese is something completely different. You do not want that.
Yes.
By the way, Gonzo,
Hmm.
we are waiting for you to be on Tailspire.
Oh, right. I forgot I have to do that, but yeah.
That
That one, yeah.
phalanges cross that Andy's Discord works. It works this time, Bear. What's funny is you are also the third person today that has mentioned phalanges, and it's kind of concerning.
Wow. If I had vision for
Phalanges
every time,
coming up
I'd only
everywhere.
have like 5, but
Like
it'd still be
it's
crazy.
something no one ever talks about, and then for some reason it was discussed thrice in one day. That's a little
Phalanges everywhere you look.
Yeah.
There you go.
I wish my phalanges had more like segments to them. I think it'd be.
I think that's enough phalange talk.
That's
Is it?
How many phalanges
Is
does
it?
a mage hand have? If you can't see it, you can't confirm it.
1
Well, that's-
million.
Is a mage hand required to have phalanges at all?
I don't know.
What if it's just
Maybe.
cartilage? Invisible cartilage.
Yeah, I don't like that. No invisible cartilage. Stop
I don't like that neither.
What if you cast mage hand, but it was flavored as like a small octopus that was just floating around?
I think I'd be.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I actually feel like that
I
could be
like a
kind of
lot
funny.
better.
Or like a cuttlefish or something, just kind of like grab things.
Yeah, you can't see it, but you can feel it.
I like this less now.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, I immediately liked it less. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like you tell
Not
people
bad.
you cast Mage Hand, and then they feel tentacles on them, and they're like, "That's not it!
That's not a hand!
Put that shit away!" I was going to say the same thing, but I'm glad you said it first.
I think we've just gained permanent disadvantage for this this session. Congratulations.
Congratulations! Now you're fighting a cuttlefish.
Yay! Medium rare would probably kind of wonder what that tasted like. And
People do eat cuttlefish.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And like cuttlefish tentacle is like a thing that people have eaten before. And
But
I think
do
it's on
cuttlefish eat people is the question.
They're very small, so probably not.
But what if there were a lot of them?
Oh, Bear's tried cuttlefish.
Cool.
Oh, you have? That's cool.
Interesting.
Very cool. What is the weirdest thing everyone's eaten?
Kangaroo.
Oh, how was it?
Gaming.
I would expect that.
I honestly, it wasn't like that different from like a venison.
Oh, that didn't actually sound that bad.
Bison's amazing.
McDonald
hamburger.
The McRib beat that.
Oh, what was it back in like the early 2000s? They was in the McDonald's stuff. Wasn't it like horse meat or something?
I thought that was like IKEA meatballs had horse meat in them. What they found. Like
Was it whale blubber that was in the McDonald's at one point?
That sounds even hard. See, a lot of these are like, that sounds harder to get than just like beef. It sounds more expensive.
A realistic one. You ran out of chicken, so you make raccoon wings. I think that would be realistic, or squirrel.
Raccoons are very high in fat, I've heard.
Sea urchin, that's a good one.
I've heard that that's a delicacy.
Yeah, that's actually not a uncommon. You can get that at most sushi places. I had when I worked at a botanical garden back in college. There was this old kind of like I don't know how else to describe him, but he was a bit of a hill person, just like a little bit of a backwoodsy kind of. And apparently, he had tried like many different types of like strange, like but like native kind of meats, like possum and and groundhog and all this. And he said groundhog was the best meat he's ever tried.
No, not
Which-
Oh.
Are you sure he didn't just grind hog?
Hey, yo.
That is the best meat you can try. Yeah. Yeah. You can't
What
see it, but
is
I'm waving.
happening?
I'm waving my 10-gallon hat across my knee right now. You can't see it, but that's what I'm doing.
Well, I'm waving my 11-gallon hat. Take that.
Well, mine actually takes in liters, and it takes in 20 liters. So what are you gonna do about that?
That is
Well, mine
economic.
contains a kettle for boiling tea.
I
Well,
like that better,
mine
though.
has a very pointy top, and it can poke holes in yours.
Ooh, that is
Oh,
a good
my
valid point.
tea!
Wait,
Not
what?
my tea.
Hello?
Okay, sorry. I
I
don't know
feel
what the fuck is going on here.
So I
What?
took like a 15-minute nap earlier, and ever since then, I have just been batshit insane.
He's got
I
the
don't know why.
zoomies.
I would say you should get some tea, but I mean, there's a problem with that.
I got
I-
some tea.
I
don't-
was debating on
Okay.
chugging like 6 Red Bulls back to back. I feel like that would solve the issue.
You may be onto something.
I think that's how I do, like, what's it, a screenshot? Yeah. 18
What?
back to back, and I take an automatic screenshot. Everybody just goes,
Ah.
"Shh."
Why? But of course.
Anyway, I'm currently on the ceiling right now. It's kind of comfortable.
Interesting.
How are you speaking into your mic if you're on the ceiling?
A
Screaming?
very large coffee. I do genuinely love coffee. It is a problem, but it is also so good that like
Oh, everyone
It's-
loves it. It's a great flavor.
You know, I had a grilled cheese at a coffee shop today for breakfast. No, that's the other one. The lunch.
you
Yes.
had a coffee shop for breakfast.
Yes,
you
yes,
just
yes.
ate the whole
It came with a
thing?
grilled cheese.
Whoa!
It came with a grilled cheese.
Well, I can't argue with that.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds delightful. It sounds. Ooh. It sounds.
Imagine if that became the new thing. Like you buy an item or something, and you just got a grilled cheese with it. Like you buy a house, here's a grilled cheese. You buy a car.
Honestly,
grilled
I think
cheese.
this has no downsides.
Might be honest.
First
Yeah,
time
but-
in a while we've actually done like some 20 minutes of nonsense before starting.
Yeah, we've been good
Well-
lately, but it has to end at some point.
I thought you were about to say it's the first time we've agreed on a food-based idea.
Listen, I thought I got everyone on board with infinite mozzarella stick. Are you telling me people backed out of that?
It just sounds like too much mozzarella stick. Like at some point, I've had enough mozzarella stick. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yes,
Yeah.
but then you can sell your spot on the infinite mozzarella stick conveyor belt to somebody else.
At that point, I will have had indigestion. I will be sick to my tummy, and I'll be honest with you. If I was continuously eating mozzarella stick, I think I'd be tired of it by like a minute in.
Have we ever even explained infinite mozzarella stick to the chat? Does anyone know what's going on right now?
Go ahead, medium rare. Describe this idea.
Oh God, this is I don't like being put on the spot, but basically the idea is we colonize Mars as a massive industrial farming operation where all of it is contributed to creating a mozzarella stick that is just an infinitely stretched out mozzarella stick.
It goes on
that
forever.
That gets coated in marinara sauce or deep fried, coated in marinara sauce, just like on a continuous conveyor belt, unbroken. And we sell spots for it as a pyramid scheme, and that's how we make
Are we?
money.
Okay, this is like a timeshare, essentially, but for
Yes.
food.
Kind of.
Mozzarella timeshare.
Well,
I know you
thank
guys.
you very much.
I
for
know you
that.
guys are interested in getting a condo. We're all interested in getting a condo, but imagine instead of that timeshare, you had 2 hours on the mozzarella conveyor belt.
That's
Jeez.
my priority,
Exactly.
frankly.
Just 2 hours of unceasing mozzarella.
Yeah,
stick.
and you don't get to get off. Have
You don't
ever
get to get
wanted
off, and it's continuously moving at 0.5 miles an hour. You cannot change the speed.
Have you ever wanted to be so constipated that you wish for death?
So, thank you very much,
Been there.
Rada. You were gifted inspiration.
That was such a jarring switch into inspiration talk.
It was.
I have to confess, it was.
Dang.
And the viewers at home voted. Congratulations, medium rare.
Thank you.
They have
I'm gonna need
chosen-
it because I'll probably fuck up this this dish.
Oh, I'm sure that's not the case.
This dish might be what kills you.
It could be. Watch me get like 6 consecutive ones.
That could happen. Now,
Statistically improbable, but possible.
my dear Derek, can you please give us the tea?
All right, well, I suppose my time has come. Session 17 on the 25th of August. It's been a little bit, but we're back. The party looked around after finding their way through the Bullywog guardhouse. Looking to their right, they witnessed a prison and quickly observed that a female Bullywog was locked in there. She explained that she was associated with those that crashed their balloon earlier and was sad to hear the deaths of the pilot. The group and the prisoner discussed the manner of her confines, explaining how she had not been favorable with Gollop the 19th, nor he to her. They discussed how he could be deposed, and he would then be replaced by someone a little bit better suited. She also discussed the nature of Pavlorna's domain. After discussing the matter at length, the party moved on to the boardwalk, where a strange vendor of magical items peddled wares for a very steep cost, offering items for one's eye color, rhythms of steps, and even Tisserot's horn, the nerve. It was unanimously decided that no deal should be made with this brigand. After moving onwards to the throne gazebo, the party finally met the titular Gollop the 19th and introduced themselves as cooks and those associated with the entourage. Though Gollop was dubious, was dubious at first, he seemed swayed with the help of Rana and accepted the offer of food. Rana was handed a note from one of the servants at the time, which he later found to be a calling card of some existing rebellion. The party thought to use Rana as an informant, since the other bullywogs seemed keen to him, and Medium Rare immediately got to work with what little was available in order to provide a meager meal. That's where we left off.
Thank you very much for your recap.
Well, what can I say? It's a living.
It is?
No, I don't get paid.
That's what I remember. Oh. All right. So, now, the party finds themselves in the kitchen. It is but a meager kitchen, not too much. You have but a simple earthen stove. You have some utensils to cook with, and, well, you know that there is some delectable meat to be had. You were told before that it was a giant snail that he really, really does enjoy eating. So, you've also been given some information on where you may hunt a giant snail. Now, tell me, how's everyone feel?
Lyre is feeling anxious and like she doesn't want to hunt a giant snail because they seem to be kind.
Okay. Yes?
Hi, Quinton. Hi, Daz.
Noivus.
Noivus? That's fair.
A lot of mean froggies about.
But you do
Indeed.
seem to be well liked by them. Like, I think if we were to be attacked, you would be killed last.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Cold
Now-
comfort.
How do you guys feel? Medium rare and shrimp?
I will get back to you.
Okay. And medium rare, how do you currently feel? Good talk. Yes. So, as Well, actually, no. It's up to you guys. Now, what's everyone doing? Now, keep in mind, Rana, you're the one that still has the note.
Yeah, did I share that with the party last time?
You did share it with the party as you were walking into the kitchen area. Well, no,
Sh-
on the way into the restaurant.
Should I break off and try and pursue this on my own, or do we want to do this together?
Hmm.
Does it look like they're guarding the exits or watching us?
So, you aren't necessarily being guarded, but you guys are the only non-bullywogs here. And given your rather exotic nature, you guys stick out really well.
Really well.
Yes.
Even me?
You know, medium rare, he kind of looks like some of these alligator sentries, but on standing upright and with a chef's hat and some venture gear. And you, Rana, look, well, like a very small bullywug.
I got
Liar's definitely standing out, as well as Tisserand.
Can you read that note to me one more time? Did it have a name?
Give me 1 second. So the exact thing it said.
I have a name in my notes, but I don't have anything next to it. Do we remember the significance of Illig,
Yes.
Baron of Muckstump?
Wasn't
So
he the
the
person that was going to start the rebellion with us?
Was that the name from the note?
yes, the note said, "Find Illig, the Baron of Muckstump at
Got
once.
it.
The revolution lives."
Hell yeah. Are there any like secret stamps or something that would tell me where to find the revolution?
Hmm.
Invisible ink.
So, when you guys were first walking into this place, you encountered a few bullywugs. You encountered some guards at the tower who told you where to find Gullup. Then you made your way down, and you encountered a shack that had a bullywug that almost got eaten by the royal mount, a large toad. You walked past another area, and you found a treasure chest where you lost your dear parsnips. Then you met a curious fellow who seemed to have bad dealings with Bavlorna. After that, you went through this very restaurant, talked to some weird merchants, talked to a prisoner, and to King Gullup himself.
Is there any place we haven't
Based on
explored?
that,
Yeah.
well,
No,
that you have not
based on that.
explored.
Based on that.
Based on that, yeah, no, there's definitely some other areas you have not explored yet. You have not seen what was past the court. You never got past the Soggy Court, going to the, or you also skipped a building and a tree and whatever that large, tall thing is in the distance. You could have sworn you also may have seen maybe You're not sure. It was something that the guards at the very beginning might have been talking about.
Hmm.
And I've given you guys a lot, so
Yeah.
work with what you get.
Okay.
Please.
Hey, how long do we think we'll be cooking for before we deliver this meal?
Well, to prepare the ingredients, it might take, I would say, an hour or so, and then probably another hour to cook the stew. We could probably stretch it out until what time of day is it actually, DM?
The time of day. So it's kind of hard to tell because the fog, I can't talk, is much, much thicker. And, uh, you start seeing that some of the lights are a bit dimmer than they were outside before. It's kind of hard, but you think it's a bit past midday. It's kind of strange here.
I can aim to have the stew ready for an evening supper, so we can stretch it out for a few hours. Why? What's up?
Well, I just got this note, Ribbit. Is all. And, thinking of, pursuing it. Feel like, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me, all that's going on here, and I don't want to just, give the king this meal and move on. I feel like we should do something about the
Well,
circumstances.
I agree with you, Rana, but how do you mean to pursue that?
Did I present the
Perhaps
note last time, or
Yes, they know about the note.
they know
Everyone,
about the note?
yeah.
Well, I feel
perhaps
like,
you can either talk to our friend of the prison, or perhaps the one that was eaten by his by the big toad. They might know more about it, and they're least likely to turn us in as a excuse me, if this is a criminal individual.
Meter Mary, you're full of excellent ideas lately, Ribbit.
I'm
Uh,
in my element. I'm running a kitchen.
I'm gonna announce to the party, and so all the guards can hear. I'm gonna take a leak, a really long leak, Ribbit, and then I'm gonna wink at my friends.
Yes, he has a prostate problem. It's just don't give him a hard time about it.
Please
Shut
roll
up, liar.
deception.
I thought he was supposed to be playing the part of like a young frogling.
Please roll deception. Rana.
Oh, me. Okay. Can I roll with advantage because of liar?
I would argue that that makes perfect sense.
DM,
Sure.
he's gone.
Yes, let's do it. Roll with advantage. Go for it.
Okay, so here's another one. Wait, is it still deception if I intend to take a leak on the way? Because maybe then it could just be regular. Anyway.
Hmm.
Well, the first roll wasn't bad.
Hmm.
And I really will take a leak. I mean it.
I think you would have been better
Yeah.
off just sneaking away without anyone noticing.
So, one of the bullybugs looks at you, Rana. And they kind of look down at you a little bit as they kind of like tilt their head. And they offer you their hand. Oh, okay. I'll take you there.
I'm a nervous pisser. I can't have anyone around me.
This bullywug is going to look to you, liar.
That's me.
Is he allowed to go by himself? He's rather small.
Well, it's important for his comfort.
Mm-hmm.
He's very competent.
Rana nodding vigorously. I can piss all by myself, thank you. And then I'm just gonna confidently walk out the door.
He's been doing it by himself for a good while, actually, a couple weeks.
Our assistant needs to learn how to do things on his own. He has to grow up. It's time.
The bullywug shrugs and lets Rana go. Thank you. Okay. So,
That was a nice
now,
awkward interaction.
indeed. Now, medium rare. Do me a favor. Roll nature.
Alrighty, let's see. Where are we landing? Not bad.
So,
Not great. I hate that nature is an intelligence check and not wisdom.
now, you do see a variety of herbs that are hanging and drying next to this earthen mound stove. Looking at them, you notice, you recognize a few of them, but there are others which are a bit more exotic that you're not quite used to. You're in a swamp, and it should be familiar to you, but this is
This is a magic swamp.
interesting, yes. You surmise that perhaps your environments aren't exactly linked to the one you're currently in. You might be a little bit out of your element for some of these herbs.
May I take my time and roll a perception check to kind of smell some of them, maybe give the occasional taste of like a fleck of it to see if I can maybe taste how some of these might be used?
Okay.
They're all poison. I just eat a bunch of poison.
Please roll a investigation check, I'll say, because you're trying to figure out the properties of these herbs.
I was hoping for a non-intelligent check. That's the wrong thing. What can I do to make it like something like a perception check? Or a survival check?
Actually, I'll say it's survival because you're trying to eat these things, and that's a very survival-coded thing. So, go ahead. Roll survival for this check.
Still not the worst.
Okay. You've seen some of these, and some of them are a bit rare in your swamp, but you think that maybe some of these might be some kind of nettles, or perhaps a a bee balm. You're not quite sure.
Nettles
You
might give this a nice little kick.
You know that the bee balm, you do recognize it as it is a bit more common, is kind of like it's fragrant. It's used for tea or for stocks. And it
It's the
has,
aromatics.
yes. You notice that some of the nettles, well, you know that they're good for stir fries, and they definitely have to be cooked because they're a bit too pointy currently.
Naturally.
Beyond that, there are some other herbs that are eluding you as to what they are or how to use them.
I'm actually gonna turn to Tissero and say, Tissero, you're from a place similar to this one, right?
Um, well, sort of, I guess.
Do you maybe recognize any of these? That I don't know if I've ever seen these before. I'm gonna point to the some of the herbs that I haven't been able to identify.
Oh, well, let me take a look. I just realized this whole time also, no one has told me this, but my Tailspire has not been on our characters. Why
Oh.
didn't you tell me?
Have we all missed? Wait, no. Wait, what?
The
How
stream
was-
hasn't been looking at anything.
To be fair, I'm looking at many other things.
Yeah, you know, that's fair.
Chat, what have you been doing?
I thought it was for panoramic ambiance. Sorry, guys. No, damn it, I got given a potion.
Uh-oh.
It's just what you need. It'll help you focus.
I guess I'll get one during the break or in a second. So, do I need to contribute a roll to something?
Yes, you can either roll nature or survival.
Let's get Tissy's character sheet cooking here, because I didn't even have that loaded, apparently. Nature or survival?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the answer is going to be an intelligence check.
Yeah, so nature's a -2.
Okay.
Let's try survival. Yeah! Did I win?
Okay. So, tell her what she's won. You have seen these before. They are flowers, but they are dry. And, well, you've never really considered eating flowers before as much as decorating with them, so you're not quite sure how they would taste.
Medium rare. I don't know how to tell you this, but I think these are flowers.
Do you mention the decorating bit?
Yes.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea. We could use them as the decoration on top of the stew.
The garnish?
The garnish. They're poison, aren't they?
Alright. So, Liar. What are you
That's
doing?
me. Lyra right now is I guess going to contribute in any way she can to Medium Rare's cooking. She doesn't know anything about cooking, but she's gonna still try and like gather up some utensils that are available, and maybe she's gonna look around and see like, okay, what counts as an herb? Oh, there's some moss over here, Medium. Would this be good?
Maybe.
It's like the
trying to
fuzzy
remember.
kind.
I'm trying to remember what the king was said to like last time. I know he liked snail, but I don't think we were down for a 2-day quest to go hunt a snail and come back.
Yeah, 2 days. And also, the snails are sweet. We ran into one.
So, what you can recall from your conversation less than 10 minutes ago with the other bullywog, who was a chef, is that the king likes a meaty stew.
A meaty stew.
This is true.
A meaty stew.
Meat's back on the menu?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing I still got some snake meat, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do you?
Yeah, it's the jerky kind. But it'll have to do. Do I see anything like rice or a grain here? I have some on me, but if there's some here, I might use that first. Any kind
Yeah,
of starch.
roll perception to
thank
see if you could find it in the kitchen.
Oh, thank God, it's a perception check.
Ah, yes, yes. With that perception check, you are quickly realizing that this kitchen doesn't have really too many greens. You think bullywugs mainly survive off of a highly carnivorous diet that is supplemented. They might be omnivores, but you're not quite seeing a grain per se. There are a bunch of plants hanging and drying, but you're not quite sure what they might be.
A tuber would be ideal. I do still have a potato or two. That'll have to do for now. So I'm going to go through the process of explaining that when using salted meats, you always have to pair it with something extra starchy to absorb the salt, so as to soften the meat and what's its. So first steps first, I'm going to need. Let's see, we're gonna need a bucket of clean water. Probably two actually. We'll need to rinse the meat off. Then we'll use the rinse water to boil the potatoes, pre-salt them. Let's see, what can I use here? I'm just gonna start mumbling off to myself. I'm also trying to stall for time so that Rana can do what they need to do.
Yeah.
So let's time bubble.
Yeah.
Now, Rana,
Yeah.
tell me, what are you up to? Did you
Taking a
go out
piss.
of the did you go towards the prison? Yeah,
Yeah.
you did. Okay. So you went towards the prison. The alligator and the two bullywug guards are just kind of like looking at you, but after they see you, they kind of just disregard it as a kid going on a walk.
You have free reign here. Make use of it.
I certainly will. So I go over to the prison where our friend is still there, I hope.
Yes, yes, the bullywug knight is still there.
I'm gonna knock on the door and ribbit as I enter and
All right.
say, hello again, it's me from earlier. How are you?
Oh, still waiting? What are you doing here?
Uh yeah, well, we are proceeding with our endeavor, and I just so happened to be I overheard something about a guy named Illig, Baron of Muckstomp. You know anything about that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he might be attending the feast, and I'm told I really need to cater to his taste. I was just want to ask him what he wants for dinner. You know where he lives, or anything else about him? Ribbit.
Well, uh, you can find his house. It's across the way. I would show you, but I mean, you shouldn't be in here. You're going to cause suspicion.
Can I when you say across the way, what do you mean?
So you can tell that she is referring to the opposite way from where the Soggy Court is. She's kind of just pointing over, and it's kind of like where you guys came from.
So like this area.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
This house.
Oh, I see. How far can I tell, like, how far of a journey that is to get there? Or is it one?
It's going to take not too long. You have to essentially walk across the small town. So it's not too
Yeah.
bad. But you have to swim, but you're pretty proficient at that, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's fine.
Great. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ask Illig what they want for dinner. Thanks. And I'm gonna leave.
So the guards see you coming out of the prisoner's stall.
I'm gonna be like zipping up my pants as I exit.
They're both going to look at each other. A
I,
little
no, I was peeing. I was peeing. I swear. It
get
was
out of here,
oh
kid.
God.
At least they still think
Doesn't
you're a
make it
kid.
any
It's
better.
helping. It's helping you. I think you're up to some hijinks or something.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hop away over towards Illig's house.
So you have to go back
Sneakily.
through the restaurant to head out this
Oh.
way.
Okay.
And as you do, you encounter the party. Now, do me a favor. I'll say medium rare. Please roll a performance check to see how the food is cooking thus far.
I have not started cooking the food yet. I'm trying
Okay.
to take my time.
Okay, then please roll performance to see how you're doing thus far.
Can I roll any kind of dexterity-based check or wisdom? I would probably lean into my survival skills or my dexterity for such an endeavor.
Hmm. Yeah, you go into survival for this.
Ooh. I am a survival-focused chef. I make my dishes based on instinct. Clearly, my instincts are wrong.
Inspo.
I'm still doing the prep work. It's not time for the big to do yet.
Rana, you walk into this sunken palace, and you see a bunch of bullywugs that are just laying about on pillows. But in the back, in the kitchen, you do see your friends. And you also see that head bullywug chef, and he is shaking his head as he's kind of walking past you. They're dead meat. You also see you see some swamp gas also plume up from behind the window just past the kitchen. It's kind of purpley. It's interesting. You're not quite sure what to make of it, but you don't think that's very sanitary.
Poiple swamp gas.
Mm-hmm. So, as you... What do you do?
I'm gonna quietly relay to the party what I learned about the location of Illig's house, and suggest that I go over there if no objections.
Okay.
It's a good idea, young one. I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
You
I
should-
just think it could use a little more this, and I mime like I'm adding a herb or spice to the thing.
Mm-mm. Okay.
You know, I was noticing during our travels, you could probably use a little bit more training in your stealth. You might want to practice that.
Yes, of course. I don't want anyone to see me pissing next time. I'll be more cautious. And then I scurry away stealthily.
And as you reach the outside area of the sunken palace, you notice a couple of bullywug kids. They do have some good size to you, though. Maybe about a half foot to a foot. And they seem to be playing a game.
Hey guys, what are you playing?
We're playing mud ball. Catch. And they throw a large lob of mud at you, Rana. So hard, actually, that, Actually, let's see if they hit you first.
Should I roll something?
It counts as
Or-
an attack.
Yeah, make
They
them
throw
roll.
a large, blob of mud at you, but you're a little bit faster, and you kind of have the coordination to just kind of dodge out of the way nicely as it plops into the water next to you.
Can I catch it, actually? Can I roll something to catch it?
Sleight of hand, please.
Let's go.
Okay. Easily enough, you manage to actually grab this glob of mud, and
Throw it back at him.
you manage to grab it, and in one fluid motion, you manage to turn and throw it back at them. And you manage to hit this kid so hard he falls back on his backside, making a huge plop. The other bullywugs are now pointing and laughing at him. You've embarrassed the poor boy.
I thought that would be funny at first, but I don't like how that made me feel, actually. And I'm gonna go up to the kid and I'm gonna give him a hand, help him back up,
Okay.
wipe the mud off him.
So,
I'm sorry, buddy.
Wait, are you wearing your gloves?
What's your name? Yeah.
poison the brain.
On.
So, my name's Mort. You're an asshole.
Oh.
Damn, Mort, you should not talk to your elders that way.
Well, now, Mort, on what basis do you refer to me as such? Because I merely behaved in the same manner in which you engaged.
He's got you there. He's got you there, Mort. Mort, you're making a logical fallacy. Dumbass frog.
He's a child.
No.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Kid.
The kid kind of runs to his parents, and
Oh, you're in for it now.
Uh-oh.
He tattles on you.
Oh my
No,
god!
He tattle pulls on
no,
you.
no, that was pretty good actually. But no, and I throw some mud on myself very quickly to make it look like we were all just playing a game.
You see a rather large bullywug come up to you, and you can kind of hear the squish, squash of the mud as he walks over to you. Hey, you bully my kid.
I thought you were bullywogs. I thought this was your thing.
Can I roll insight actually?
Of
Is
course.
this like a trick question? Is he going to commend me for beating up on his kid? Because that's how this society works.
So you can roll insight, yeah. Okay. So you can tell that they have the trappings of a kind of polite society. Like, people are kind of doing this whole court thing, and, well, it seems just by the nature of your encounters thus far that people really enjoy just gossip, gabbing, and, well, scandals. And, my friend, what you have done is nothing short of scandalous.
No, it's not true. It's not true. We were just playing a game, sir.
So you call my kid a liar? He's gonna get down on
Ooh.
one knee as he looks you in the eye.
Uh-oh, Rana.
I'm also calling him dumb.
God.
I have to pee, and I'm gonna scurry away.
Oh my lord.
So, this large bullywug is going to he's going to attempt to grab your arm. And you are just a little slippery eel today. You manage just to wriggle out just before he actually gets a good grasp on you. Wait! I'm not done with you yet. Where are your parents?
I ignore the question as I maintain my scurry.
Okay. He's going to kick some water in your general direction as you scurry off to go back to lounging. The guards see you run out of the sunken palace, and they're kind of like, you could tell that they were both really quiet because they were eavesdropping. And they look at you as you run away, and one kind of looks to the other and kind of shakes his head.
This is not good. I tried sneaking. Medium Rare told me. He told me.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
buddy.
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 So
That should have been
you
your
managed.
emote.
There is still the boat that was taken over last time, although you are proficient enough that you could just swim across the channel.
Don't do that.
All right. You manage to swim across the channel. And as you do, you notice the large tree ahead of you. Oh, you're going that close, eh? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, that's totally fine. Give me 1 second. Okay.
Can we get the screen on the tree?
The screen on the tree? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Vinta, please.
Where's the tree?
The tree!
Ah, there we are. Found you.
So,
No, the tree.
as you go to the shores, you see a large trunk of a gnarled tree. There are several holes that dot it. And it is almost the only thing that seems to be growing on this shore. The tree has lost all of its bark, and a few withered leaves cling to the end of its twisted, knotted branches. One end of a clothesline is tied to a high branch the northwest side of the tree, and several old garments hang from the clothesline, the other end of which disappears into the fog, hovering over the lake.
Is there anything in the tree? You said it's hollow?
You think this tree might be dead.
Oh,
You can't really tell.
can I get a little closer?
Yeah.
Can I get a little closer still?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little closer.
So, as you are this close, you do hear,
Sneaking. Sneaking.
please. You didn't say that before. You never
Yes, I
rolled
did.
stealth.
I was sneaking the whole time. This whole
When'd you roll
purpose was
stealth?
supposed to be a
All
stealth
time.
mission. Was supposed to be a stealth
The
mission.
whole time.
It was implied.
Roll stealth.
Phew. Uh, doesn't matter anyway.
Mm-mm. So, as you walk closer, you notice something that's peering out to you from the holes of the tree.
What is?
You're not quite sure what it might be, but it throws an acorn near you. You think it was trying to hit you.
What's up with people throwing shit at me?
It's disrespectful.
I mean,
Mm-mm.
oh, what's up with people throwing shit at me, Ribbit? I say it out loud.
You hear from lower in the tree. What's it to you, short stack?
Do I recognize the voice?
No. You
Uh,
have another acorn that is thrown at you.
I catch it.
Well, sleight of hand. Go for it. All right, for this one, do a lex check, since it's a bit more of a dynamic situation.
It's an acorn. How hard could they throw an acorn?
You don't know?
All right. Oh god.
Okay. So you have all of the coordination of someone who has just swam across a channel and is now being taunted by something living in a tree that's throwing acorns at you.
Well, who you
You're
calling
not quite
short stack?
sure.
I ain't a short stack. I'm average.
From higher up in the tree. Get a load of this guy. He thinks he's tall. Ah, okay, short stuff.
Hey, what you doing?
I'm coming over there. I'm gonna tell you what
Hmm.
I really think. Can I see them or into the tree?
So yeah, you could kind of tell that the tree has like holes throughout the gnarled bits, and that they are definitely in there.
Can I peek into one of the holes quickly so they don't throw an acorn at my eye?
Sure.
What do I see?
So, as you peek in, as you peek in, they poke your eye with a branch, and you take.
But I said quickly.
They were waiting. You take 1 damage.
Oof. Did I get a look at least?
You saw a little bit of hot pink before you feel a branch poke into your eye. You manage to close your eye just fast. Well, a little bit too slow. And they do manage to hit you in the eye. It does not feel pleasant.
Can I grab the stick with sleight of hand?
Nope. You'd have to put your hand into the hole. You're not... Well, yeah, I'll let you do whatever you like.
I don't know that I want to do that. Who are you? Why are you making fun of me? This is not nice.
You just hear a bunch of little giggles and laughs.
Wow.
Is this your clothesline? Your clothes?
My gosh, he's a genius too. Yeah, we fit into those clothes, and we live in a tree. Get a load of this guy. Jeez Louise, you think he'd have some kind of shining attributes?
So you wouldn't like it if I detached this clothesline, would you, huh?
Go for it, bud. Another one is going to throw a acorn at you, but it is not going to connect.
I'm gonna say, well, you may not care about that, but I'll get you out of there. And I'm gonna go to a place where the holes don't have line of sight on me, and I'm gonna make noises as if I'm lighting a fire.
Okay.
I'm starting a fire here.
So, as you do that,
You better get out of there.
you see 4 heads hop out of this old knotted tree, well above where you are. They're at least about feet up the
Whoa.
tree.
What was that? Did you guys hear that?
No.
20 feet up the
I
tree?
did not hear anything.
I like disconnected and reconnected.
Oh, is the stream still going?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
You didn't
So-
sound.
I think so.
What do I see?
As you say that you are about to light the tree on fire, all 4 little heads pop out, and they start throwing a volley of stones at you. And one of them does connect.
What are these creatures?
Well, there's a red one, blue one, a green one, and a yellow one. The blue one manages to throw a stone at you, and it manages to hit you right on the snout.
These are frogs?
No, you... Ooh, they actually hit you pretty hard. That's actually 4 damage. Oof.
Are you serious? I'm at half health.
Jesus.
Methinks you want to get out of there.
Well, I have a little
So,
bit of-
from what... Please roll a history check.
Can I get like a description of them? God damn
You
it.
only see their head. So from what you could tell, they might be some kind of fairy or something. They're a small creature that's brightly colored. You're not quite sure what they might be. But what they are is a menace. That
Well,
you're
I'm
sure of.
I'm coming over there, and I'm using my climbing speed to go up the tree.
If this is where we lose Rana, I'm just gonna leave.
Guys, please.
So you do hear some shrieks from inside the old tree. Bet you can't get us.
I'm coming for you, Ribbit. Is there an entrance I can approach?
So you do see that there are some holes in the tree, and you are a rather small lad. You think that maybe you might be able to squeeze in there if you kind of break open the tree a little bit? They seem to be taunting you.
Yeah, they want me in there. I can't, but I can't see anything. Can I see the inside at least without like entering?
Honestly, from what you could tell, it seems that this tree has a hole that's in the center of it that goes kind of up and down, and there might be something inside to help them move up and down, but you're not entirely sure.
So I can't see inside at all. I can't see these creatures. I might as well leave. Is what you're telling me.
They keep throwing insults at you. They're attacking your sense of style now.
You guys aren't nice. I'm out of here. And then I leave.
They throw a few more acorns, but they don't hit.
You see a single tear roll down Rana's cheek
Oh.
as he leaves the premises and sneaks towards Illig's
Please
house.
roll stealth.
What is going on today?
So,
Oh no.
as you walk down the path, you see the hut where you lost your friend Parsnip. You will remember her. And as you keep walking past, you do hear that ever so sad music playing from a double flute in the distance.
Mm-hmm. And I approach the house sneakily. Can I like go under the docks for extra sneakiness?
Sure, use your environmental advantages to roll stealth one more time.
Woo!
You're small, you're a frog, you're in your element. And it shows. You blend in rather well into these surroundings as you are going underneath the floorboard or the dock. It is cold and damp, and you feel weeds and aquatic plants brushing up against you as you make your way through. So, which direction are you going?
Well, is this the house? Illig's house?
This is the area that where Parsnip got poofed.
Oh, that's right. Well, where's Illig's house then? That's what I was meaning to sneak towards.
You can surmise that it's probably the house that you guys passed before. You thought originally that it could have been maybe a type of jail, but you were unsure and you didn't know how things were yet, so you
It's this
thought
one?
it best to avoid. Yes, yes.
Okay, I sneak around it and I see if there's like a window I can peer into sneakily.
All right. So, you do notice that most of these doors, or most of these windows, better said, are barred, and it seems that it's locked up rather tight. Now, you are very well hidden. You don't think anyone inside has surmised that you're snooping around. But you also don't see a way in.
Can I see inside at all? I assume that I
Mm,
can if the windows are made of bars.
no. You see a rather sturdy door that has a bit of metal on it. You could tell that's a bit reinforced and, well, yes,
You said the windows are just barred windows?
they they're barred and shuttered.
Oh, and shuttered.
You can't see inside. You just see this door and it has a little slot for eye holes.
I'm gonna jump on the roof and see if there's like a loose panel or something anywhere.
Okay.
Or like an
Please
air
roll
vent.
investigation.
Classic air vent.
I was on the wrong house again. Yeah!
All right. So, you actually do manage to peer through a half circle window that's towards the back. And you see that that door is barred from the inside. And standing inside is a bullywug with a spear that seems to be guarding the door. There's also a crate with hunting gear piled atop it. Also, closer towards you, there are 4 more bullywugs. And you could tell that tension seemed kind of high in the room.
Do they have any
They seem to be
identifiers?
having...
Okay. What are they having?
They seem to be having a debate. And it seems to be in hushed whispers. You can't really make out what they are saying. You
Do they have
see
any?
one that is clearly the boss, as he is looking over a piece of parchment.
Can I see if they all appear to be part of the same faction? They're all like
You could tell easily enough from that investigation check that they all seem to be in cahoots with one another,
hmm,
and that they seem to be guarding whatever is inside here.
the hunting supplies, yeah. Okay. Can I hear them at all?
Roll perception.
Not rolling
You
hot
could
tonight.
catch a word or two. Uh, eh, well, they're talking about supplies, talking about costs, talking about... Well, you can't really hear too well. You think your ear might catch the word recruitment?
Hmm. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hop down. Oh, what is that? What is this cauldron behind the house? Do I see that?
Hmm.
Does it look
The
like it's
cauldron...
associated with the house,
Well,
or a separate area?
it does look like it is part of the property. And it is a cauldron.
Is anyone around there?
No.
Is it like the backyard, or it's just out and about? It's like accessible.
It is behind this hut.
Can I sneakily towards it and inspect
Yes.
it? What does it look like?
So, as you inspect it, you do see that it is a cast iron cauldron.
Hmm.
There you go, roll. Investigation,
Should I?
Arcana.
Yeah. What
Yes.
you tell me.
Roll investigation. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Nice.
Aha.
Woo!
So, from what you can tell, it is a large cauldron. You saw hunting gear inside, and you could maybe surmise that maybe this is for cooking.
Uh, it's is it a cooking cauldron or a potion cauldron? Or like
It's a cast iron cauldron.
yeah, they're cooking. Do I have any like empty vials? Let me see. Yeah, I have a bottle. Can I like smell it? Can I determine what's in it?
Sure. Roll a... Okay, I'll give you the option. You can either roll nature or arcana.
Both are 0.
Okay.
Looking at this cauldron, there is some liquid inside. And as you kind of scoop it up a bit, it's... You're not quite sure what it is, to be honest.
I'm gonna
It
scoop a little
doesn't
bit
really
of my bottle.
seem... If it's natural, it seems that it is fermented. Maybe?
Bottle acquired. Bottle of whatever.
Okay.
Bottle of liquid. Is it purple? Is it actually purple?
No.
What
It
color
is just a dark liquid.
Bottle of liquid acquired. I'm gonna sneak back to the front. Sneakily. And I'm gonna go like this. And then I'm gonna knock on the door, and then I'm gonna stand back. And I'm gonna stand there, and I'm gonna dust myself off. And I'm gonna go,
They open the eye covers. Put the note under the door.
I speak only to Illig, thank you very much.
The eye slit closes. You are left waiting.
I'm gonna knock again. And then go,
The slit's going to open again as he sees you. Go away, kid.
I'm gonna flash the note. I'm gonna wave it. I said I'd like to speak to Illig, please. A bit.
You hear a huff as he tells you. Point under the door. I need to confirm. And then closes the slit again.
I'm gonna slap it on the door.
On the door or under the door?
Said on. You said on?
Under.
Under? Okay. Slide it under.
So. The note goes underneath the door. And you start hearing a combination of what you could assume to be locks start opening. Now, as the door opens for you, standing just inside the door is a jittery bullywug with a spear. And behind him, and behind this guard is a wooden crate with hunting gear piled atop. Huddled in the back of the hut are 4 more bullywugs. They look at you. Tension is heavy in the air. They, hurry you inside, as they want to talk to you.
I want to talk to them too.
Alright. So, I think this is a good place for a break. It's 8:30.
Break time.
This
Great
is
job,
the
Ronnie. You're
Rana
killing it.
excursion. I love
It
this.
is.
Yeah, this is the
so
Rana
excited.
moment. He's killing it too.
This is tea.
Yeah.
We're just following the little dude around.
I love this
Exactly.
episode.
Little adventures.
But yeah, let's take a 10-minute break, snack break, pee break, smoke break, whatever it is you gotta do. Now's the time to do it. And while we're doing it, I can talk a little bit about some fun announcements we have. So let's do it.
Indeed.
Here's announcement number 1. Oh, that's good.
I hope you guys were taking minutes on that, because that's important.
Mm-hmm.
Announcement number 2. This week is community night. Very, very exciting. We're gonna do it
I
on
can't
Thursday.
wait. And you know what we're doing?
If you've noticed, lovelies, there wasn't a poll in it this time. God, win me again! God damn it! Alright, hold on. Hold on. I promise it's happening. It's gonna be on Thursday, and we didn't take a poll this time because you know what it is. You know what that means. It's the start of September, which means fall is just around the corner, which means we are watching Over the Garden Wall as is tradition.
I cannot wait.
Oh.
Woo! That will be on Thursday in the Discord server, lovelies. And speaking of events, we've got something lined up for each month of the rest of the year. Specific dates to be determined, but what you can look forward to in October is the redo of the Saving Throw Creep Show, where you can redeem trick-or-treats for us, and we have to take nasty treats. Just like last time. Except it's a little different. I think we're doing sour instead of just downright vile.
Indeed. We're gonna go super sour.
Admittedly, we had a really hard time with the beans last year.
Yeah.
Some more than others. Beans. And
That's
then
my second worst bean experience after that one time in the movie theater.
What? What do you mean in the movie theater?
I was eating some beans, and these guys pointed out that I was eating beans in the theater. I was embarrassed.
Did you have to leave?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That must have been a hard experience for you.
You must have been being boozled.
I was.
And then in November, there's no set date for this yet, but November is when you can look forward to the guest one-shot that we will run in the Discord server. As per our Donathon charity stream earlier this year, we're going to be running a little one-shot called Thorns of the Ancient Seal, and it's going to be fun. And we'll announce more details on that closer to when the time comes. And then in December, for the holiday season, we'll be doing the live fanfiction reading contest thing.
Yeah, I'm so excited for
On
that.
stream. I cannot wait. If you want to write a fanfiction for it, please do so. Otherwise, I think we're gonna be forced to read Sonic High School, but we'll see.
I want to hear what you guys come up with. I'm so excited.
We are absolutely watching or reading Sonic High School. It's happening.
What do you mean? What if people
doing
write way better fan fiction than Sonic High School?
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, that's the announcements I have. So enjoy your break, lovelies. Let's do this.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lucia and Farron.
Oh yeah, that's right. Paper did say that.
Mm-hmm.
The little Rana, please, 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 please. It's too good. Paper, no. If you don't do it, who will? We need a hero. Actually, I haven't gotten up yet. I will be right back. And you're the villain. Did I miss something?
Aren't we the villain in every... No. In someone's story? Everyone's story? One person's story? I'm sure a few stories.
That's scary.
I've heard there are some stories.
Mm-mm-mm.
There might be a story or two once upon a time.
Mm-mm. It was a long fall night. Winter was breaking down the door. She said winter is coming. And the dragons are almost here.
Anyway. We're back from our break, lovelies.
I'm actually back on time this time.
You are, but is everyone else? Liar.
That would be a no.
Ah!
Oh,
Everyone else?
yeah, everyone screamed, so I think everyone's here.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scream.
You
Rana?
fucking screamed at me.
Good,
You know,
good.
like if she touches my shit.
Touches my shit.
So, Rana, as you go into the shack, the door closes behind you. And you see this large crate. Looking at the crate, you're not really sure. It seems to be kind of decorated. It looks like it might be words, but these are not words you know. And we're going to switch back over to the cooks. So, you've had some time now. And now the fire
Yes,
is going in the earth mound stove. And you
Alright.
have this bullywug kind of eyeing you up. He wants to see what you are capable of.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna start by asking my assistants, Tissero and Liar, to help
me.
me by grabbing a large bucket of water and rinsing off some of the salt from the jerky.
All right, do exactly that. Soften it up, kind of like a salt pork almost.
Exactly right. So the first wash is just going to be wastewater, because trying to get rid of some of that salt. These are frog people. I have a feeling giving them just a mountain of salt licks would not go over the best.
Why?
Do you remember the snail when it touched the salt?
Uh-huh.
I don't think salt's going to play too well with them. We want to reduce the salt at least a little bit. Then we're going to do a second wash, but this time we're going to save the water, and I need Liar to start cutting up some potatoes.
Well, that's exactly what I'll do. But, do you have a bladed weapon of some kind? I had a dagger, but I threw it.
Medium Rare is going to show you an array of kitchen implements that can or cannot be used as weapons.
I like that one there. The really big choppy looking one with the strange red tints on it.
Medium Rare is going to look around confused. And then hand you the cleaver on its waist. It's about the size of an axe.
This is just when I need to chop vegetables.
Now be careful with this one.
I myself chop vegetables with an axe-sized knife.
And then Medium Rare is going to take 3 steps back and urge everyone else to do the same.
Hi, Dread.
Hi.
While you do that, he's going to start cutting up the now slightly softened jerky into strips, and then he's going to start putting together a stew.
Okay. As you start putting together the stew, you find that it is filling up with an aroma amongst the sunken palace. You have some other bullywugs that are kind of throwing some glances towards where the kitchen is. So please roll a survival check.
May I have advantage because I have help?
Sure.
Hell yeah. $17,
Okay.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Good start. It's a good start.
The big bullywug that was kind of watching, it's curious. He seems to be a bit quiet, and he's just kind of taking note. Just watching you as you do your stuff.
I'm going to look over to him and say, do you by chance have a singular cup of wine that would truly make this stew the best? I can understand it if you're not willing to part with it, but
What do you have to trade?
Medium Rare is gonna scratch his chinny chin for a second and think, because he's rather quite a poor alligator right now. I mean, he's got a magic sword, but not much else of value. How do this guy's kitchen implements look?
Standard, fair. It looks like they have one copper, cooking pan, some basic tools. It looks like the earthen mound, oven is like their biggest cooking implement. They do have a few flat rocks, which you might surmise might be used for plates or maybe to cook on. But it is rather basic, I will say.
How about this? I have this wonderful filleting knife, and I'm going to hold out one of my daggers. This for a bottle of wine, perhaps?
Hmm. You one of them fancy chefs?
When I can be. Most of the time, I just make do with what I have at hand. But
Hmm.
when there's an opportunity to trade with another professional, I will always take it.
Hmm. Professional, eh? Part of a guild?
I am.
Hmm. Hmm. He's looking you up and down. Prove it.
Prove it.
He nods.
All right, medium rare is going to put down the knife, go into his backpack, and he's going to take out a small wooden tube. And out from the tube, he's going to pull his letter of recommendation from the guild, certifying him as an official member.
You see this toad looking at it with his, one good eye. And he goes to grab it. Wow. Official. Huh. You know what? Show me how you cook. I want to pick up a few things, and I'll, call it even on the wine. I want to learn some things.
Oh, wonderful. Squeeze right in and I'll teach you what I can.
So, this bullywug is rather wide. He's actually a little bit wider than you, medium rare, and, well, it is now definitely crowding the, space. Tisserot and Lyre,
Mm-hmm.
do you find it a bit difficult to get towards where the action is currently?
Oh.
You guys could take a break for now. I think I'm going to, well, give my friend here a professional courtesy, and we'll take it from here.
So be it. You know, I think I did a full day's worth of work. Those are 2 carrots I've chopped.
Medium rare is gonna look at the potatoes and then look at you, and then look at the potatoes and then look at this other chef, and
Although they do
just-
look a little sickly.
medium rare just starts shaking his head silently while huffing.
That's so good.
You look over and Cicero has somehow donned like a little like chef's bonnet and like an apron.
Aww.
Cicero, you can stay for now.
Maybe Lyre and I can make something else.
Medium rare is trying to think. He was only planning on making this hearty meat stew, but
We could make truffles. I love truffles.
Cicero, do you have the supplies to make truffles, or find truffles for that matter?
Well, where do you get truffles?
Oh, well, you see, there are truffles, which are a type of mushroom that grow underground. They could either be found by pigs or dogs, or even some people with really good senses of smell. Or you can have a truffle, which is well, it's a soft dessert that's usually rolled out into a ball.
I like that
Usually
one.
chocolate. Those are quite good, but I don't think we have the things to make truffles right now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. We'll find something else to do to be productive, right, Lyre?
Well, normally we kind of just get into trouble, but I think this time we can make an exception.
Never gotten into
ask you
trouble.
I ask you not to do that. How is the chef guy reacting to this interaction?
He's just watching it all unfold. He kind of has a bit of a hard read to him, since one of his eyes is
Can I roll
it
insight?
has a bit of a scar on it, so he only has the one good eye that he's watching you with.
May I roll an insight check?
Yes. You can kind of tell that he is, like, you have his attention because you were able to produce a signed recommendation letter from an actual chef's guild, but, your assistants seem very green.
I'm
And
noticing his looks and what they could mean. I'm going to explain. They're fresh into the cooking world. We're actually trying to kind of form a trope where I provide a meal and then a few of my friends deal in the in the acrobatics and the entertainment business. Dinner and a show, as it were. But it seems like it might take some time to fully come to fruition.
Well,
But
I wouldn't tell them to quit their day jobs yet.
I think we should focus on preparing this food for now, and then we can focus on other things. So, what we've done here so far is I had some preserved meats. Now, sometimes those can be a little bit salty, so you have to rinse the salt off first. There'll still be some salt left, so you want to pair that with a nice, hearty starch, like a root vegetable, and for that we have these potatoes. And that Mediumer emphasizes that while looking at Liar.
What are you looking at me for?
Potatoes.
Right.
Boil them, mash them, put them in a stew.
I've heard people do that.
Not carrots.
Of course. Who called them carrots? They'd have to be really silly.
I see. So, that's going to balance out and make the base of the dish, but that alone would be rather bland, so we're going to be adding some spices and a little bit of wine to add an acidity and a complex base to it.
Okay. So, this bullywog is not really talking much as he is listening. And he's following you. But, the wine that he produces is, well, he reaches up on the shelf and he pulls out this dusty bottle. It's honestly not that large of a bottle of wine. About 750 milliliters, I would say.
Standard size.
Yeah. Against his burly figure, it's quite small. And he is going to uncork it, and you can kind of surmise from your smell that it's not really great wine.
Okay. But it'll do. And Mediumer is actually going to take out 3 cups. You say, anytime you're adding a wine to a stew like this, you always want to taste test it first. A little for you, a little bit for the stew. You, a little bit for the stew. You want to make sure you're getting a taste for the wine and see how it might add to the flavors and what you might need to add to balance it. So I'm going to put the 3 cups in front of him and say to pour a little bit in each and then pour some into the stew.
You see him concentrate as his tongue sticks a little bit out of the corner of his mouth, and he's really trying to squint with one eye as he's going to, pour the glasses of wine, and he manages to pour them all very evenly.
Wonderful. I'm going to take one. I'm going to motion for him to take another. And cheers, my friend, to learning
Blink.
and broadening our horizons. And
Please
Mediumer is going to take a full sip.
Roll a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Okay.
So, this wine tastes not terrible, but it's definitely not a wine that you would want to keep on drinking. You could tell that while it does have the ideal conditions, it has been here a long time. Maybe too long.
Refreshing. How does he react?
He slugs it back, and you can assume by his motion that he tried to swallow it as quickly as possible.
Oh.
Now we're going to add the 3rd cup to the stew.
So please roll a survival check.
Oh god. May I have advantage since I just went through the ordeal of tasting the wine and
Hmm?
potentially dying from the wine? Risking my life for this stew?
Hmm.
You can say no.
I'm gonna say no this time. Let's see how this goes.
Okay.
Ah. As you pour the wine into your dish, you hear the nice simmer as it meets the hot pan.
Well, there's already water and potatoes and stuff in it. No,
It's
wait.
still simmering.
Oh, that's concerning. Um.
Hmm.
So, what happens? What's the result of my check?
So he's looking at this and he sees that you're just mixing these potatoes that are boiling with the wine, and you pour it in, and it seems like you're trying to infuse the flavor of the wine into the potatoes, which seems interesting to him. Hmm. I wouldn't have thought of that.
See, the nice thing about the starches is they'll absorb whatever flavors you add to them. And then depending on what meats you have and spices, you can balance it out from there.
What do you got?
Well, and Meteor is going to take out the rinsed snake meat. He's going to say, what we're pairing this with is snake meat that we actually hunted the other day.
Huh.
It was salted, which is why we had to use the potatoes to cut that a bit. Overall, it should balance out quite nicely. Then he's going to throw in the chunks of snake meat.
You see that it is braising the meat as you put it in, and it doesn't have a bad aroma. It actually smells pleasant. He's going
Now,
to take a little dagger, and he's going to kind of move it around a little in the pan to help out.
the biggest thing when it comes to stews is these do take some time to prepare. You have to have patience with it. Let the flavors marinate and mix and meld until it's a nice homogeneous mixture.
You don't just eat it as you make it?
No, no, no. Well, you could. You very much could.
Hmm.
But some of the best dishes take time to truly shine.
You really must be a foreigner. That's a strange tradition. When I start cooking, I start eating.
Well, here's my recommendation to you. Taste a piece of that snake meat now, and then in a few minutes, or probably about an hour, I would say, taste it again, and you'll see a world of difference.
He takes a little slice off and chews it a bit, rolls it over in his mouth. He's taking the flavors of it. Hmm.
Now, what do you think we could do to improve the flavor of the meat? The meat is the main part of the dish. We want that to shine through.
Hmm. His arm is raised, and his fingers are going along the line of drying herbs that are hanging above. And he stops on an herb that you're not quite familiar with. This is something that you're not quite sure what it is. It seems to be a type of flower.
Okay.
He grabs the entire plant, which is drying, and he chops off the flower,
I
and
receive.
then dumps the rest of the
I
plant
received.
onto a chopping board, which he then dices up. And then he pushes the stems, the leaves, and the cut up roots towards you.
Towards me.
Yes. It's your dish.
Now, if I might ask, what is this particular plant? I'm not familiar with these. I don't think these. Oh,
Well, that right there is pickerel weed.
hmm. Interesting. I don't know if I've encountered that before. What flavors does it add?
Mm, it's starchy. Kind of just takes in a lot of whatever the flavor is.
Not a bad idea. The snake meat is usually pretty gamey. It's gonna have a flavor entirely on its own. How is the king's palate towards spice?
Hmm. He thinks about it long and hard. Hmm. He likes his meat to taste like things. Maybe a bit spicy.
But just a bit.
He did accidentally. Well, no one say accidentally. One person did make it a little bit too spicy, and well, I'm here.
Understandable. Medium Rare is going to go back into his pack and take out a singular dried chili pepper and break off a small piece of it. He's then going to take some cheesecloth, grab some basil, some thyme, a few
Okay.
other aromatics. Say, this is an important part. Now, a lot of these don't add a good texture to the stew, so you don't want them just free floating around. So what I like to do is I'll take a cheesecloth and put them in there, tie it closed, and then you can put it in the stew. It'll add the flavors, but you can just pull it back out later without adding all the plant matter.
Hmm. Okay. Need some roughage? He's going to go over and grab another plant. This time you know it to be common nettle.
Oh, nettle.
I was actually looking at that before. I think that'd be a wonderful addition to the stew.
He tosses it in.
I'll toss in the little sachet and say, now we wait about half an hour, and medium rare is going to pull out a small, what's it called? My brain just completely stopped working. What are they called when it's that like weird like glass tube that's narrow in the middle and there's sand in it and it like
An
falls
hourglass?
out?
Hourglass.
Yes. Thank you so much. An hourglass. I'm gonna take out an hourglass and set it for a time.
When does this turn into cooking, Mama, and you have to do mini games to complete the dish?
Now
Well, no,
stir the
we're
touch
doing-
screen.
This is a stew. We kind of just have to make sure it doesn't burn for several hours, and it's good.
When does this
So-
turn into WarioWare?
As you pull out the hourglass, you notice that his, one good eye kind of goes wide And he starts walking out the kitchen and pretending like he didn't see anything.
Did I do something wrong?
He walks out the door. Some other bullywugs are see him walk out, but don't really pay too much mind to him.
Thought we were friends. I thought I found a kindred soul.
Oh no, medium rare.
What did I do?
So as you think about what you've done,
Can I roll
Let's-
insight?
Oh my
real-
God.
Sorry, I'm
Sure.
now I'm really curious. I want to know what I did wrong.
Gonzo, this was supposed to be the session of medium rare's romance arc. What happened?
well, he did something.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you can kind of tell that this was sparked by you taking out the hourglass, and
Oh my god!
you
I
think
just realized what it
maybe
is.
wait, this might be the symbol of like the hourglass coven.
Oh my god! I haven't heard that name in literal ages since we left the fair, which in game was 2 days ago. In real life was about 3 months ago.
Indeed. I'm going to work better at traveling and DMing. Don't worry.
And now I've realized I've just scared him away because he thinks we're working for Lorna, more than likely.
Oh.
But Meteor also has a flash of insight, realizing that this could actually work heavily in our favor in the future.
So, as this happens, let's skip back over to Rana. So, Rana, as you are gestured into this hut, you're surrounded by bullywugs and by a large crate with some type of inscription on it. Now, one of the bullywugs is going to turn to you. Pardon me as I remember how to... Come on, do the thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, this is... There we go. Alright. Hey! You here for the resistance?
Yeah, I'm here to seek an understanding of this letter, really, that I dropped under the door.
You're greeted by a bunch of croaks. Well, are you against King Gullop?
Yeah, he seems...
Okay.
Should I... They all seem like they're against him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems like a cruel king, and I'm no fan of any such king, Ribbit.
He's a buffoon. An absolute buffoon. Here, let me show you my plans. I am...
That was easy.
My
But-
goodness.
It was. And he introduced himself as Illig. He
He's about to
shows
be
you a
in
drawing.
league with Illy.
So the drawing is rather crudely made. It seems that he has smeared mud onto a page to depict it,
Oh.
and it looks like a frog with a dagger in his eye and a happy frog behind him.
Oh.
This is our assassination plan. He'll never see it coming.
Oh my god.
Why don't you walk me through it, Ribbit?
Well, it's beauty. in its simplicity. You see, me and my comrades here, and he's going to gesture to each of them. Glowrig, Grundelkrantz,
Oh.
Gullybeck, and Volp. We're all going to stage a coup. They're going to all sit near him, and I'm going to walk by with a dagger. I'm going to pretend to slip, and I'm going to stab him right through his stupid little face.
That are you sure that's gonna work, Ribbit?
He kind of looks a little offended.
Oh.
Why wouldn't it work? Huh?
He's just has so many guards. I'm sure you're all competent. I just can you go into a little more detail how we get from A to B?
What? We walk over past the sunken palace and just wait until he's lounging, and then I'm gonna walk by him and pretend to fall. And
Are
these
you
guys are gonna be
allowed in
around
there?
him.
Are you allowed in there?
It's a secret plot. Unless you have something you want to tell us. He's gonna look at you a little bit suspiciously now.
No, not at all. I just he doesn't see it coming. It just seems a little easy.
Please roll perception. Or no, I'm sorry, persuasion.
Okay.
Guys, I think the
Yeah.
resistance might be cooked.
What do you
I
mean?
think
These
the
guys-
resistance is the wrong group to back in this particular scenario.
They
I'm
got it locked
realizing-
down, clearly.
I'm realizing they're chopped.
All right. He's looking at you a bit
Shocked.
wearily.
Guys, the resistance is trapped.
And also Unk.
What'd you say your name was?
It's Chunk.
And I'm gonna I mumbled a little. Anyway, look, I think it's I think it could work. I think it could. I just is there like a plan B that you had thought of? And just trying to see the whole picture here. Rip it.
Well, I guess plan B would be the bribe. He's going to gesture towards the crate.
Mm-hmm. What's in it?
He's going to say something in Bullywug. As he gestures towards the crate.
Do I know if they think I'm a bullywug right now?
You can roll insight.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Now, based upon their tactical prowess and their cunning, you can surmise that perhaps they really do think you're a small bullywug.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why they talk to you in their language.
that's a big word, and I'm young. Can you use just speak common? I haven't gotten to the advanced lessons in grade school yet. Ribbit.
Man, Toad School's really failing our young.
My god.
Toad School? I hate this. Can we turn this off, guys? I don't want to play anymore.
What?
He called it toadstool, like a toadstool.
And you said tadpoles earlier.
So,
I'm back. I'm fine. I'm normal.
okay. So, he says it again in common, slowly. This is for Bavlorna. It is a bribe.
Oh,
We're
what? Keep going.
we're going to get on her good side after we kill Gullop and get crowned.
Hmm. And is that gold in there for Bavlorna?
No. So, the
It's
crate. The crate has some runes or something scribbled on it. You can't really tell. But what it is hunting gear that is piled up. And on top of it includes a heavy crossbow, 6 crossbow bolts, a hunting trap, a rolled up cape of moss, and you could kind of just tell by the smell and also by the small puddle that's kind of forming a bit. There are at least several like carcasses in there
Hmm.
of what you can only assume to be animals.
And
I-
Bavlorna, you're sure she'll crown you, and you're sure that's the best thing for this place, Ribbit?
Illig is going to give you a big smile. Of course it's going to work. She's a taxidermist. We're giving her all the good stuff.
Oh no.
Look, I when I saw the word revolution on the pamphlet, I didn't envision just another king replacing the old one, Ribbit.
He's going
Is-
to kind of look at you. He's going to blink one eye and then the other eye as he looks at you.
Have you ever considered the possibility of a more egalitarian society?
It's just the optics are bad. Lyra's not there, but I'm just saying that.
What? You what? You know that word, but you don't know bribe? Please roll deception.
I found the Frogunist Manifesto in my dad's
Oh my
library.
god.
Oh, I know that one.
Holy shit. Can that be
You
the
know what's
name of
real-
this episode?
Yeah, hold
I
on.
don't
I
know,
gotta write that down.
Please,
Yeah, that's
please,
by
please roll.
Carl Meadow Larks, I think.
Please roll deception.
Okay,
You might
hold on.
have to use your inspo here if you haven't already.
Yeah.
Please,
This could make or
Lywell.
break things.
Or
Yeah,
persuasion.
you could get
No,
gobbled
deception,
right now,
deception.
dude. Oh my god, he's untouchable.
He's
Oh
looking
my
at you
god.
weird, but that's a good name for a note. I like that.
maybe we should learn about this.
Yeah, it's
Maybe it should be our brains.
yeah, I would love to actually. And my first decree as the brains of the operation is we should come up with a plan C.
So, at this point, one of the other bullywugs is going to come up, and this is Grundlekrantz.
Oh, I don't want to learn about him.
Grundle?
What do you think we should do?
Real quick, Steve. I just want to say, if you establish the Frog USSR, you will get my inspiration forever.
It might happen.
Well, look, aren't you tired of being downtrodden by Gollop the 19th and the 18th and the 17th and the 16th, etc.? Doesn't it feel like it's time for a more substantive change?
Like more food?
Yeah, that could come with it. Look, Gollop the 19th, he gobbles up all the food for himself. Wouldn't it be nice if the 99% of the bullywugs shared the wealth?
The tad proletariat, if you will.
Oh
that's
my
good.
god.
Yes.
He's made 2 tadpole puns tonight.
Versus the Toadswazi.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say the Croakwaldsy, but yeah, that works. So
Jesus
they're gonna
Christ.
kind of look at you.
That's gotta
How
be.
do we
That's gotta
tell
be worth.
people to do stuff?
We tell people. Well, we could organize the society, Ribbit, in a different manner in which we all get a say in our own destiny. Wouldn't that be preferable to Gollop and his cruel reign, Ribbit?
This sounds like an ongoing revolt. If we're in charge, that doesn't sound good. Isn't this bad? An ongoing revolt? Shouldn't we just become the monarchs and rule ourselves?
No, it's not. It's not ongoing. We would just overthrow and then redistribute Gollop's wealth, and then look. Wouldn't you agree? Toad labor is entitled to all it creates. Ribbit.
Please roll persuasion.
Oh my god.
Should I try? Does inspo does it work as an advantage or just a reroll?
I think a reroll. Right?
Yeah, reroll.
Should I keep a 16?
A 16 isn't bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
These guys are kinda dumb. You might have to dumb down your explanation a little.
Don't you want more good, less bad? Is that too dumb?
What about Lorna? Isn't she just gonna take everything? This sounds complicated.
Lorna, no, she don't worry about her. We once we have the numbers, we can drive her off. She wouldn't be a threat anymore. Ribbit.
What about the
Divided,
bribe?
we could not withstand her. But about the bribe, yeah, I mean we could do other stuff with it. We could have a big feast with the is it still good in there? That food?
You could tell that it is mostly fresh. It's not like doesn't smell bad yet. It's a relatively fresh hunt.
We could use it, redistribute it to the people instead of giving it to just another monarch like Lorna.
They're gonna kind of look at themselves and, well, they're gonna kind of huddle up real quick.
Oh my god. It's happening.
Oh my gosh.
They are only speaking Bullywug. So
Hi,
you
Greta.
do not know. Hello.
Thank you for the sun.
Hi.
You're about to witness the Bullywug communist revolution.
Frogunist revolution.
The Frogunist revolution.
The Tad proletariat have united, and they're starting the USSR, which stands for United Swamp Again Revolution.
United Swamp Revolution.
Yeah.
Swamp revolution.
I
Like
support it.
Dance Revolution.
It does. God.
So,
Oh, this is so good.
okay. So, you hear them talking for a minute. You know, one of them kind of, peeks back at you to see. And, Gundurl Krantz speaks up. Do we still get the throne?
What do you mean we get the throne? Like the physical throne, or like what do we do with the chair?
Yeah,
We can
I want the chair.
we can take turns on it. Doesn't that seem fair?
It pipes up. I want the chair. If they can't have the chair, I'm in.
If they can't
The
what?
other, if they can't have that chair, I'm in.
No, it would be a shared chair. Is the point? It would be we'd all reap the benefits of the chair. We'd all get to feel good about sitting in it.
They go back to discussing. They start croaking in agreement. All right, we'll try this weird new monarch.
The monarchy of the many, we'll call it.
Ribbit, we have nothing to lose but our chains.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you have successfully created your revolution now. Let's go back over to the cooking a portion of this episode.
Well, it's 9:30.
It is 9:30. You are right.
Should we call it
All
with
right.
the forming of the revolution?
Okay, we could call it with the forming of the revolution.
Wow.
Very good job, everyone.
Right.
You guys did amazing. Now, tell me, what was your favorite part of this whole episode?
Anything with Rana in it. If
Yeah,
I'm being
Clearly the
completely
Rana
honest.
excursion. Do we
The
even need to have
Rana
a vote?
excursion.
Can we all just unanimously agree right now
Yeah.
that Rana gets it?
I agree.
Absolutely.
Okay.
This was
Okay,
this
good.
was a Rana sweep. This was awesome.
This is the Rana filler episode that ends up being like critical for the plot.
I will say, I really did love all the frog jokes, and great job with the cooking. I love the creativity of it all.
This results in a group hug for Rana.
Indeed.
I
It
think
does
that's what he
result
wants.
in a group hug for Rana. Except we forgot the blanket, so we're all just touching Rana.
That's okay.
Okay. That's
It's
okay.
good
We
for
all get
him.
sick. We all get sick for Rana.
We get sick for Rana.
Thanks, guys.
Congrats! You did it.
You did
Sweet,
Well.
sweet special boy.
Hell yeah. We finished another round of Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
Why, I should say so. All right. Well,
Very
we
nice.
will catch you guys on Thursday for
Hold on.
a.
Hold on.
We got some
Huh?
announcements.
There's announcements, my boy.
What? Huh?
We have to remember, that the poll for community is up in the Discord right now. That's what I was doing.
Did we say about the other contest?
Oh, right. We need to announce who ended up winning the NPC contest. Now, everyone did such an amazing job on all their entries. Everything was so cool and awesome. But in the end, we all came together and we voted for, drum roll in your hearts, Jupiter the Librarian by paper!
Hell yeah! I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
If you'd like to
Hubby.
see some information on that character that was created, please visit the Discord server. Otherwise, you can look forward to whenever and however Gonzo incorporates this NPC into the campaign.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Also,
Hell yeah.
noble mention to everyone else who did participate. I honestly love the creativity. You guys did really well with it.
You guys did
I love
so
the
well.
hero forges. I love the stories. They are really good.
Quite nice.
It was amazing seeing such amazing effort and creativity from all the lovelies for this, so big thank you guys.
Phenomenal.
I hope
Amazing.
we can do another one like this in the future, but for now, let's send a raid off to Cat.
Yeah.
Over to Cat's Way. Yeah.
He is playing Deadlock, so let's give her some support. And we will be with you lovelies on Thursday for Over the Garden Wall.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm so excited.
I can't wait.
Good night, lovelies.
Catch you guys then.
Bye
Good
bye.
night, friends.
Like,
See you
Bye-bye.
soon.